Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go through some strategies and give you some tips of things that I've found that will help you win a lot more solo matches in Warzone. I'm not going to show you me doing a load of recon just to camp the final circle, or buying Foresight, which has been added to the game in the recent update, which I really don't think should be in the game, but there we go. I'm also not going to go on about driving a truck around in this final circle like I'm shamelessly doing here. Well, pretty obvious tactics a lot of people like to use, but I'm sure you all know about these tactics, and it's pointless just to go on about them. Like I said, everyone should know these by now. I'm also not going to show you an all-out aggressive playstyle that only the best players can do. I don't rack up 30 kills a game. I'm going to go through all the stages in the game of Warzone, like where to land, what contracts are worth doing, what to do in the mid-game, and how to play when it's coming to the end. This is the first time I've done a video like this, so please let me know what you think in the comments. Might do some more in the future if it gets good feedback. If you have any questions or I don't cover anything that you'd like to know, feel free to ask again in the comments. And if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe. It really help me out, really help get this video in front of more people. I usually do Warzone loadout videos, and hopefully I'll be able to do more soon once the org and FFAR have been nerfed. If the meta's gone on for too long now, it'll surely has to be updated soon. Right, so we're going to go through the gameplay. Got a solo win I had in Warzone recently. Going to go through the gameplay, show you why I did what I did, what I was thinking, what tactics I was using. I'll show you the things I did right and the things I did wrong as well. After that, I'll show you some ways to play in the final circle, ways to push, ways to rotate, and tactics to use, like how to use the gas mask, etc. So the first thing is where to land. I found the best place to land is somewhere with several buildings, a close buy station, either outside or near the edge of the first circle. I'd avoid scavenger contracts and solos. It's usually a hot drop, and even if you get it, you don't have to move to 3 different points, usually buildings that could have enemies in, especially right at the start. A lot of people like to camp, especially when there's a scavenger gets picked up nearby. You're also only guaranteed $2,000. Of course, you might get a bit more from the boxes, but it's not really worth the effort, not in solos. So the first thing you want to do is loot up quick, and if you get lucky enough for a loadout, that's great. But if you can get at least 4,000, the first thing you want to buy is a UAV. As you see what I'm doing here, move towards a supply run because I didn't have a buy station nearby. Supply runs are actually really good in solos to help you get yourself revive quick, easy, free actually. And not only that, but it makes everything else cheaper. So the first thing I want to do here is buy a UAV. What's great about the UAV is obviously no one should be ghosted right at the start of the game. So you know the area is either safe to loot or you know who's about, and you can either go for them or avoid them depending on however you want to play. So, as you see here, going towards the buy. Just trying to check where this guy's gone, but can't really see him. Not popping out. So I'll ping the UAV. I realise there is a lot of people around me. Stadium Tinning's quite a hot drop at the start of the season when they opened up all the hidden points you used to have to use an access card for. They got rid of all the orange boxes now. I see down that guy and I see another one come up above him, so he finishes him. I have to move back into cover because he's going to come for me. I'll just sit and wait for him to come out of the corner. He gets me an easy kill. You want about 14 grand because you want another UAV and you want to buy your loadout, of course. Or you could just wait for the free one. Usually areas aren't this busy, so you'll know this area is safe to loot. No problem. But I know there's still quite a few guys around here. I can hear them all outside, and they should be fighting each other. Come around as this guy's just died. Wait for the guy who's killed him to loot him up. Don't start rushing out. Don't get the kill quite there, but chase him out, finish him off. Easy kill. I said you want about 14 grand, so I've nearly got enough here, but I noticed there's still money on the stairs, so go back, ping another UAV, make sure the area is safe. Look at this. Get the money. Get the loadout. See, there's a lot of stuff here on this game. A lot of people land daily. I think they took all the orange boxes all out of the rooms now that usually you need the key cards for, so I don't think Stadium will be as busy anymore. But this was recorded just before the Season 2 mid-season update.
RTB for resupply. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Obviously, if you want to wait for your free loadout, it's worth buying a self-revive as well as a UAV. You do want that UAV for when the free loadout comes in, so you can see who else is coming, where they're coming from. Obviously, I get into a position here where I can wait for my free loadout, it comes in, and I spot that guy after pinging the UAV.
Moving position.
We'll go, waited for him, after I saw him on the UAV, so we'll go down and get my Ghost class. I think Ghost is really important in solos. Everyone seems to run around with the heartbeat sensor. I don't usually in trios, quads, or duos even. On solos, I tend to keep a heartbeat sensor until my last loadout, and I'll try and swap it for either a stun or a smoke grenade. I'm on the edge of the zone here, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to try and hold a few people. Still got a UAV. Obviously now that loadout's coming, I'm expecting a lot more people to be ghosted. I decided to get on top of Stadium roof. Not the best spot, especially with downtown, because I get quite lucky that no one really spots or sees me or snipes me here.
UAV entering the AO.
I pinged the UAV. I noticed two guys. One up there, one down the bottom. Near the loadout again, near the fire station. So I decided to go after him, but I think he gets to his loadout quick and moves on before I can get there to him. Because I come around the corner, he runs inside.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Yeah, it does. Then I noticed two pings now over this side of the stadium. So I'll run over and wait to hold them. Get myself some easy snipe. With the Tundra, my favourite sniper in the game. I'll leave a link to my loadout for the Tundra in the description. Definitely my favourite sniper in Warzone. I really enjoy sniping on solos. You get a lot of one-shot kills. This guy completely missed the first shot. Break his arm on the second. So obviously got the gas behind him, so he has to move towards me, so just be patient. Wait for him to pop out. Easy kill. Now, here's some other guys fighting over here. And again, I don't know how I missed this guy so many times, but I think I missed him twice. 2 or 3 times here, but he's obviously trying to move across. He's fighting someone down below me. I tried to take this guy off first, and don't know how that's a miss, but somehow it does. And again, this is what you don't want to do on solos, is just be stood in the open like that. Completely exposed. I get an easy kill. Don't quite know what he's doing. I'm going to spot this one run into fire station tower. I'm not entirely sure what this person's doing again. Get an easy hit. He's obviously looking for the guy I've just killed. But once I broke his arm, he just lies down. Obviously, maybe think I couldn't hit him, but easy kill. Now what you want to do, second and third circle, like I said, the game slows down a lot, so tend if you can find a vehicle, or even if you can't, just move into the middle of the zone and wait it out, because this is where a lot of people just tend to camp. I find if you can't beat them, join them. Preferably want to take a truck or an SUV if you can, because you're less likely to get shot out of it. If you don't have a self-revive at this point, it's probably the perfect time to do a supply run. Just make sure you go to a buy that's more in the open, so it's less likely to be camped, and use your vehicle as cover. Now, I'm not just going to sit in a room watching a door. You don't want to do that, because A, you're not going to improve, and B, you end up just getting stuck inside usually. So try to find a good vantage point like this. I see this guy sniping right there. I don't even see him, I just see his glints. I get it down there. This is what you want to do, really, in the middle of the zone. Everyone's really camping. Here, this guy coming up behind me. Still got my heartbeat sensor. This is the guy I actually killed earlier at fire station. He was just stood in the open. But this guy, again, he's not the smartest, because he comes up. Doesn't even bother to check for anyone up here. He just runs right past me. Now, I messed that shot up, but again, he doesn't even fire back. I don't know what he's doing, he's just hopping around. As I said, this is the part where everyone seems to be a bit more careful. They want to go for the win now, so take it easy. This guy was sniping people for a long time, an unspressed sniper, and I think he was hacking. Luckily, he downs me there. Good shot, maybe. But he was bopping around on top of the big building, just sniping people with an unsuppressed sniper. And he just jumped into the middle of the zone. He had about 20 kills, I think, and he wasn't playing like a 20 kill player because he jumped right into the open and somebody else ended up killing him, thank God. And from the fourth circle onwards, you really need to be patient. Everybody's going for the win at this point, so you want the gas at your back, really, so you know you've got no one behind you. You want to avoid obvious camping spots, because if you say it's in the open and there's one building in the zone, everyone's guaranteed that there's going to be somebody in there, so everyone's going to be watching it, so that's the worst place to be. The best place to be is where someone doesn't expect. And if you are forced into a spot like this, you got to use your gas mask. Like this guy, there's a guy below me I don't even know about here. So let my gas mask grow. When I hop over, I see him. Now if I just jumped over and tried to stick with the gas, he probably would have drop on me. Funny thing about him is he had 1 kill all game and he's lying on top of a rooftop and he calls me a camper. Now the problem with having the high ground near the end is this. I get lucky here and actually get the drop on him, he's got his back to me. But when you're on the ground floor, usually at the end zone, you've actually got the advantage on people with the height because they might have to jump down. Now I get kind of lucky here in a way, because usually I would have got rid of my heartbeat sensor by now, but I thought may as well have a look. And he actually comes up on it. So I know exactly where he is and he has no idea where I am. Makes this one quite easy to kill. Wait for him to come round there, realises he's not. So now he's going to move into the zone now, so I need to get to the edge of that building. Keep checking, he's not pushed in, he's trying to hold me. Come round the corner and I get the drop on him. Just about. Easy win. Now I'll show you another clip from another game I won. A perfect example of how to use the gas mask. Now you want to push and rotate into the zone. Now on this one, I cleared the area nearby and there was 2 guys up on the top of this hill. So I was waiting for them to start fighting each other. Patiently moved in. Luckily they didn't take the big bertha, which makes a change. They've been using it for a while and then they left it there. As you can see on the map there was 4 before. They all started fighting each other and got out for some reason. I just cleaned them up. I decided to take the low ground, just get in cover and see where the zone moves. Now I know they're both above me. As soon as I see the zone move, I've got my gas mask, I'm heading straight in while they're fighting. Got my airstrike, call it in there, so they have to wait a second. Unless they run into it, you have to push back away from it. Because you've plenty of times moved into the zone, and what you want to do is hold the edge. Now they have to come to you. Got the gas in the back, they'll be using their gas mask, they'll be running. Spot this guy here. Hold him. Easy down. I actually missed me few shots, me follow-up ones. He's in the bush. Easy kill. If you enjoyed this video again, please subscribe. If I've missed anything, please feel free to ask me in the comments. See you next time.